YouTube? Topaz JayZ back for another review, and this one is to that J. Cole Forest Hills Drive Homecoming. And what this was an HBO series and such, because he had a bunch of other shows leading up to this main show right here, where he's going through and showing you what it's like to be on a tour and such, man, and this being a very big story of his life. And overall, I got to say, I'm very fucking impressed by this show, dude. Like, a lot of really good things all the way through, starting with just his performance in general, dude, because he performed mainly, not all the way, but he pretty much performed his fucking whole album straight through. Do you know how much precision you have to have? You know how many people be out on the road doing little brief ass shows that forget the fucking lyrics? He had to know his entire fucking album, plus some core hit songs that he brought up along the damn way. And it was very interesting the fact that he decided to do just the full album and then a handful of hits and such, man. Because, you know, most people, they just do the hits throughout their entire career, in which J. Cole has enough hits throughout these albums and his mixtapes to fill up that amount of time slot. But instead, he just focused on this album, which was really damn deep, which was really damn intentional, because it was very relatable to that individual arena. And this shit is something you should watch over and over and take kind of notes and shit, man, because you see a lot of things, man, like his control of the crowd. This is how you do performances, man. Sadly, too many rappers try to get up on any kind of stage, just say the lyrics, then just walk off and say, oh, it was a good show. No, you see how he interacts with the people. When he tells them to say something, they know the lyrics and they say or sing that shit. When he raises his hands and waves and shit, they following along with that shit. When he gets hyped, they get hyped. He is perfectly controlling the damn audience, giving them a show within the show. And another thing, man, for those of you who haven't been following it, because there was a bunch of episodes leading up to this show, it shows you how in-depth he actually was with putting on this show. Because this wasn't something like, okay, I'm going to go on tour and the record label's going to take care of everything for me. I just got to go up, rap, get paid, and go. No, he paid for this shit. As he said when he started talking about all of the shit that he was paying for, from the screen to the stage to all of that shit, that all came out of his motherfucking pocket. He was so in-depth on putting everything damn together, man, that it was fucking crazy. But it shows you how much you have to do in order to put on such a high level fucking performance. How many people he had to fucking hire. How many strangers and shit he had to fucking deal with in order to make this happen. In which his people that he kept with him before this, like he always ran tours with, they all were fucking frustrated by all of the newcomers and shit. And the amount of technology that they be bringing on these shows and shit these days is fucking massive. See, I remember as a youngin' going to go see the Cash Money Rough Rider tour, which the best amount of technology on that shit was having DMX come through in a fucking cage while barking and shit. That was the top-notch technology, my nigga. Quite honestly, my favorite part of this entire show was when J. Cole was like, alright, man, we gonna do this like it was back in the day, man, where we didn't have this expensive ass motherfucking stage, where we didn't have this big ass lit up damn screen and shit. We didn't have none of this shit. All we had was just me and these motherfucking hits, and he played Lights Please. Like, that shit was the dopest, hypest part of the entire fucking show, dude. And then some other like highlights, man, when he started bringing out other rappers and such, like when he brought out Drake and he did that Energy, I was mad hype and shit. Like, I was watching a rerun at like 4 in the fucking morning and shit. I had to get up and get hyped to that shit. Then JayZ came out. I'm like, alright. But then he performed that Niggas in Paris. Like, for real? Like, of all of your selection of tracks you do Niggas in Paris, a song that isn't really even yours and shit, and he's performing some of Kanye's verse. I'm like, that's kind of weak. But then he completely redeemed himself during that public service announcement, man. But then to go along with the show on HBO is just the real talk, man, which is desperately fucking needed, man, because J. Cole starts breaking down some key shit. Starting with the whole fact that he's never been satisfied with the performances that he's been doing in the past. It was more of, okay, this was a nice size show, but it's going to be building up to the next big size show, and that show's gonna build up to the next big size show, and this is the actual first show that he can actually sit back and enjoy because it's on the level in which he demanded out of himself from the fucking beginning. core shit, man. You can't be satisfied with the little leagues and shit if you ever want to reach the big leagues. And then a good portion of this show, man, was on the damn white supremacy that's going on right damn now, man. And I'm happy that he touched on it. And you can tell simply by the keywords and shit, man. Like when they started talking to the kid on the basketball court, he was like, man, I'm not going like down J. Cole or anything, but he's not from the side of Fayetteville that I'm from and shit, man. He actually went to like the white school. Then J. Cole was talking about how excited he was about going to one particular school, and then his mom shut that shit down, said you gonna go to this particular school that's focused more on education. Like, what fucking school shouldn't be focused on education? And then J. Cole said that this city is like broken up into two parts. There's the one part that's really fucking struggling, and it's the other part that's turning their nose and pointing out on and saying, you should pull yourself up by your bootstraps, man. We've done that shit. Like, for real, guess which side of town was the black side of town? I mean, you feel me? Like, how the fuck could public education fail so bad that just two sides of town are like day and fucking night from each other? And then J. Cole talking about how he got friends that went to jail on drug charges, that pleaded out on drug charges to get 21 fucking years, and people who murdered people go in and come back before he even steps foot out, dude. But yet this was the main reason why he wanted to conclude and make this the highlight of this tour and shit, man. Because he did a show at Madison Square Garden before this. He did bigger shows all over the motherfucking map, but yet he wanted to end and conclude on this for this particular reason. He wanted to inspire everybody from his home city to achieve to do what he's done. Because what he said is he did not necessarily have to leave Fayetteville to do it the level that he did it. It's all a part of your mentality. It's all a part of your planning. See, the opportunity is there and the opportunity is everywhere. I mean, if J. Cole could sell out this damn performance like that, anybody there can do that too and make that kind of grip that he made. It's mad difficult, damn near impossible, but yet it's the inspiration needed for anybody that's struggling that you can do anything you put your damn mind to, man. Excellent show. I definitely recommend you guys to watch this shit multiple fucking times, dude. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpass.com that's down there to read today's article.